Welcome to Justice Arena.
She's abandoned 3 animals with me. I can no longer take care of them, which they are now in the Humane Society.
I have asked her to leave. I originally started this process with serving her back in August.
I've been without power since Wednesday. Didn't receive the summons till Friday.
JCP versus Samantha Merrill.
I'm here.
Miss Merrill.
And so am I. I'm the other occupant listed.
Oh, okay. Yep, 2 of you. Do either one of you want to speak with legal services?
No.
No, thank you.
No?
This is a 30-day notice to sever the tenancy.
Termination. Okay. I guess, Mr. Haldu, let's hear from you first. And why don't you raise your right hand there and we'll...
Your Honor, I have a witness on this.
Oh, you do?
Christine?
Oh, there she is. I'm sorry. Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give me the truth?
Yes.
Okay, I saw you nodding there. Okay.
Right.
Mr. Haldu?
Would you state your name, please?
Christine Coppersmith.
And Ms. Coppersmith, are you familiar with the books and records of JCP Genesee LLC as it pertains to the premises leased by the defendant Samantha Merrill?
Yes.
And the plaintiff has filed a 30-day notice to sever the tenancy?
Yes.
And you did do that at least 30 days ago?
Yes.
And this was a month-to-month tenancy?
Yes.
And it is the plaintiff's desire to have the property returned to them?
Yes.
Did nothing further, Your Honor?
Is it the beginning of the month? Is that when the rent was due? Month to month?
This is not a non-payment of rent, Your Honor. It's a 30-day notice to sever the tenant.
I just want to make sure we didn't start in the middle of a month or something like that. Some weird. It started at the beginning of each month.
When did you send out the 30-day notice?
It was sent out on October 2nd, and we put that you must go by November 1st.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
I did not receive that eviction notice.
I did.
It was mailed, first class mail, addressed to the person in possession. It was sent to Samantha Merrill and all other occupants, mailed to 12440 Tuscola Road, Clio, Michigan, 484.
Yeah, I was told I was not allowed to touch the mailbox because it was an invasion of her privacy.
Your Honor, just for a little background of the court, there may be some conflict between the person whose name appears here, Rebecca Robinson, and the actual tenant who's on the lease, who is Samantha Merrill. But that has nothing to do with the case that's before the court today.
Okay, and all I've got on the case is Samantha Merrill.
And that is who was on the lease, Your Honor.
Okay. Let's hear from Samantha Merrill first, I guess. Miss Merrill?
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi. Anything you want to tell me?
So, long story short, I have been in good contact with Christine, and I did get a letter emailed over to her to forward to Ronald. This lady had came to stay at my house. And at this point, I have asked her to leave. I originally started this process with serving her back in August. She's refusing
Which
to leave.
was invalid.
I'm sorry, this is my turn to
Miss
speak.
Robinson, you got to keep quiet till I'll get you a chance to speak.
I had asked her on numerous occasions to please leave because I wanted to give this house back, which I did mention to Christine as well. I had tried to serve her through a serving company in August. I do have documentation for that. When I gave the 30-day notice to quit, my attorney had advised me to get in contact with the serving company. Once the 30 days had went through, I was told to take that to the court to file, and was told that because I was not the owner of the property that I would not be able to do that. So at that point, end of August, I did touch base with Christine and let her know everything that was going on, that at this point, I've tried to give the house back. I do not want the house. I no longer live there. My address has been legally changed for months now. As of October, I was told to no longer pay the rent for that home. And when I had called in September, Christine was out briefly. I did speak with Amy and Amy works at the office as well. I did give her a 2-week notice and was told by Christine that I would just need to make sure all the property was out of the house as well as the keys returned. Rebecca does have the only key to that house. She will not return it to me. She told me that she would not leave until she was physically removed and a eviction through the court was completed. So again, for months, I've been trying to get out of this house. I have been trying to get her to leave. She's been served. She won't go. The consumer's bill is at almost $1,500. It's solely in my name. I have not lived in that home in months, and she will not leave.
Okay. So you turned in the keys that you had, though.
I had only had the one key. So originally, it was my child's father and I. Then he moved out. It became solely my house. She was going to get a copy of the key and never returned my key. I don't have keys. I've been locked out.
Oh, so you haven't.
I was told that I was not welcome on that property. The appliances, my belongings are still in that home. I have tried to reach out on numerous occasions to make contact as well as with officers to go there and get my belongings.
Okay.
She had made threats that I was not welcome on the property. There would be an issue if I showed up on the property.
Okay,
And
so-
with that being said, I was told that she has squatter's rights and I have legally abandoned my property and have to take her to court.
Okay, so one way or the other, you're all moved out.
I have been gone, but my things are still there and I cannot get them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Mr. Heldy,
Your Honor.
Samantha Merrow is the only one on the.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Judge. I did, like I mentioned, I did get that email over to Christine yesterday for Ronald. I don't know if he did receive that.
No, I did. I received the email,
Okay.
and it was essentially what you've just related to the
Okay.
court. And the issue we have before the court, Your Honor, is the landlord who desires to have their property back on a month-to-month tenant, and the tenant is also wishing to have the same thing happen. So it seems like it's pretty easy for us just to go forward and enter a judgment of possession.
Okay, and then the other lady that was on here, Rebecca something.
Robinson.
Robinson. Miss Robinson, how do you even come into play with this? Your name's not on the lease, it sounds like.
So Samantha and I are actually high school friends. We met in 9th grade. She knew that my mom was throwing me out of her house, so she offered me a place to live.
Okay.
She has not been in the house for over a year. Okay, she has not been in the house since August of last year.
Who you talking about? Miss Merrill?
Yes.
Okay, so what? but
I did
what
not
difference is
receive.
that? Do you have is your name showing up on any lease or anything?
No, this was a agreement between her and I.
Okay,
Because she did not want me to
let
give, she didn't want me to change my address. She didn't want me to do any of that because
Okay.
it would screw up her son's SSI, as she put it.
Let me just ask you this though: if she doesn't really have an interest in the property, I mean, legally, she can't give you any interest in the property.
My point, but I didn't know that. I thought it was okay that she could sublease to me.
Are we paying month to month or paying?
I was paying month
money
to month up until,
JCP?
yep. Well, no, I was paying her and she was paying the rent to them.
Okay, but again, that's outside of the property itself. I guess, Mr. Haldy, isn't that what you're going to tell me?
That's exactly, Your Honor. It's a pretty straightforward case here.
Yeah.
For entry of a judgment of possession in favor of the plaintiff.
Yeah. All right. Mr. Robinson, I'm just giving you just a little leeway. Anything else you want to tell me?
Yes, I've been without running water for over a month now. I've made attempts to call the landlord company because I do have a 2-year-old.
Okay.
And then they cut off my power 2 days before I received the summons. Again, I did not receive a 30-day notice. I did not.
Well,
If it was in the mail,
okay.
if it was in the mail, I did not grab it because, again, she told me that was invasion of her privacy.
Okay.
She's abandoned 3 animals with me. I can no longer take care of them, which they are now in the Humane Society.
Okay. At least they're taken care of.
Yep. And then I just need time and heat, I guess, to get my belongings out of the house, because if I'm going to have my 2-year-old there with me while I'm packing, I got to have power.
Okay. And Mr.
Your Honor, we would ask for an entry of a judgment with a writ date after November 28, 2025.
Okay. Arrow, I cut you off a little bit, but I don't need a whole lot more. Anything else you want to?
Just
Was
real
there
quick, I
something?
wanted to touch on 2 things. I do have a copy here of the proof of service that was given to her for 30-day notice by the serving company. I did pay to have that done. And then the other thing, the consumers is solely in my name. I have got nothing for shut off notice. The bill is extremely high. I had been, like was mentioned, the rent was being paid, everything was being taken care of. Again, I have not had any access to that house. The water is a well. Consumers has not been shut off, but I was advised I could shut the power off because she does have a child. I have kept the power on and the bill is just racking up.
Okay.
But I did not shut the power off.
Well,
Okay.
I'm telling you, I don't have power at all right now. I've been
Okay.
without power since Wednesday, didn't receive the summons till Friday.
Okay.
And if you have proof of that invalid eviction notice that you had me delivered, you can send that to me because DHS told me that was invalid. The courts told me that was invalid, whether you had it served or not.
Is that
So,
proof of service, just so you can have an eye, and I can get
Your
over.
Honor, once again, we're straying into issues that aren't before the court this morning, so.
Yeah,
Yes.
and Mr. Haldy, you're confident with what I have in the file that the proof of service is what I got, and I'm good to go with what I got.
Exactly, Your Honor.
Okay. I do have proof of service for Samantha Merrill. We'll allow grant the termination, allow a writ after November 28th. For any and all occupants, if anybody, including Samantha, but she's the easy one, Samantha. So, okay?
All right. Thank you.
All
Your Honor.
right. Then everybody, you're all set. Miss Merrill, you're all set as well.
May I ask a quick question? And I don't know if this is something I need to take up with my attorney or ask you at this point. If the power is not even on, am I able to legally shut that off so the bill
I tell you
stops?
what, so that I, in case I got to make a decision later on, talk to your attorney, okay?
Okay.
Just tell that I'm signing actually the judgment right now, allowing a writ after November 28th. You can tell your attorney that too, okay?
And then am I able to stop by the courthouse and pick that up?
Yeah, yep.
And that
I'll
would
sign
be
it
Flushing
right.
67th.
Yep. And I'm signing it right now, so anybody that wants it can get it.
All right.
Okay.
I'll be up there today as well.
Okay. All right, guys. Then I just signed it, and your race good to go.
All right. I appreciate your time. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Bye now.
Goodbye.
Michael Christensen versus Juanita Mato or Mito?
Yato.
Miato. Boy, I wasn't even close. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Let's go. You got it's N-I. Oh, they've got an M on the front cover. Sorry about that. I messed up completely. It's N-I-E-T-O. Cooper.
Well, it's legally Yato. The Cooper will come off, but the lease has Cooper on it, so.
Okay. Ma'am, did you want to speak with legal services?
No, sir.
No. Have you applied for rental assistance?
I have not, but I do have a question really quick.
Okay.
I think that they sent new paperwork with my November rent, but the actual case actually come from it's not rent, it was a water bill that the landlord decided to pay that I didn't allow him to pay, and he has it listed as rent that's not paid, which is not true. Because I was paid all the way up to November, and then he took me to court for a water bill that he paid, and that's what the $540 was. And he paid it without me knowing, and then demanded that I sign this agreement, which I couldn't agree to because he was asking for more money at the beginning of the month on top of my rent. And then it goes to show that, like, if you're going to pay my water bill, then what about my consumer bill or my phone bill or anything like that? Like, those bills are not his business, as long as he's getting his rent every month. So I don't know how I would apply for assistance stating that it's rent when it's not rent. It's a water bill he decided to pay, and he had nothing to do with, because that water bill is in my name.
Your Honor, I would suggest that since she doesn't want legal services and is not seeking any financial assistance, we just go forward and the court can make a decision based on whether or not she owes the amount the plaintiff is asking.
Yeah, but it's not rent. I can't apply for assistance and lie to the state or them telling them it's rent when it's not rent.
Yeah, ma'am, I can't give you advice either. Let's, why don't you, I'm not forcing you to do anything, but if you want to speak with legal services, why don't we do that? We'll adjourn it for a week. I'm sorry.
So the water bill was, the Vienna Township reached out to me because the water bill was over 90 days past due. It was added as a tax lien on the winter taxes on August 15th. That 540.56, they notified me since it was not paid and it was over 90 days past due, they automatically add it as a tax lien on our winter taxes. So it's not that we just decided to pay it. Vienna Township was like, hey, it's being added to the tax lien because it's not paid.
Gotcha.
But that's not my lease stating that if that happens, that you guys would pay it and then I would have to reimburse it.
In this, the issue is just that Mr. Howley's going to.
Yeah, you're under there is a rental amount and there's additional rent for the payment of the water bill, which she has not paid. It's, the client can overlook it not being paid timely until such time as it's placed on his taxes. And then he has the right to seek recovery of that.
Would that apply for like my consumer bill as well? I mean,
your consumer bill doesn't add as a tax lien to Michael.
Okay. Well, it's not in the lease stated that way. I've read it 500 times to make sure that I was ready for this. I have every intention on paying it, but he can't just demand it at the beginning of the month when I'm already throwing out $1,100 to him.
If ma'am, if it's the kind of thing that it's a matter of kind of principle, and I understand what you're saying. I'm not disputing what you're telling me, diminishing that at all. But I think what we need to do, Mr. Howdy, is just adjourn it for a week. If she wants to speak with legal services, fine. If she doesn't,
send her the link, Judge, and then we'll come back and deal with this next week. And I'm pretty confident what legal services will tell her. But we'll let her hear that herself.
Yeah, I think that she
emailed about the water bill on September 3rd. I emailed her a letter trying to set up a payment plan.
But I can't do it on the first of the month when you're asking me for a lot of money already on the first of the month.
I think we're probably wasting the court's time here. Let's adjourn this.
Well, everybody else has gotten heard. Why can't I get heard? I'm not wasting anybody's time.
Okay. We can, ma'am, if you just want me to hear it right now, then I'll do that and make a decision. But I'm telling you,
I understand, but I've been on the phone since 9:30 waiting.
Okay, then if you want to
listening to everybody else too.
Hold on. If you want to proceed without any representation, we'll just do it. Is that what you want to do?
No, I want time to be able to pay it instead of being demanded that I pay it on the first of the month.
It's not the time. Right now, if we're going to have a hearing, I'm going to do it right now and I'll make some decismith. If that's what you want me to do.
Make a decision, I guess.
Okay. All right. So let's just go ahead and Ms. Coppersmith, I think I got you still under oath.
Yes, you do. And Ms. Coppersmith, are you familiar with the books and records of Michael Christensen as they pertain to all of the files before the court this morning?
Yes.
And you are alleging that the defendant Juanita Nieto Cooper owes rent in the amount of $1,100. And in addition, there is additional rent in the amount of $565.56, which consists of a $25 late fee and then $540.56 for a delinquent water bill from Vienna Township?
Yes.
Under the lease with the defendant, is she obligated to pay the water and sewer bill on those premises?
Yes.
And is it obligated to pay it timely?
Yes.
And this bill is delinquent?
Yes, it's was added as a tax lien for non-payment.
All right. And that Vienna Township did that. You didn't have any choice.
Correct, yes.
They did that.
They do it automatically, added on August 15th.
And if that, with that water bill being placed on there, do you understand that the water bill for these premises would then be current? Or is there still an additional amount that's owed?
As of, and I checked it as of the 13th. I did, so that was last week, Thursday. When I pulled up the account online and put the account information on there, it was also, there was an also additional past due balance of $576.77 as well.
But you're not seeking that today.
No, I am not.
You're only seeking that which has been placed on the tax bill.
Correct, yes.
So the amount that would be a total due and owing to retain possession would be $1,830.56.
Yes.
And you're seeking a judgment of possession only?
Yes.
Yeah, Joe,
Nothing
anything
further.
else? Anything? Okay. What? Anything you want to tell me?
Me?
Yes. Yep.
So if I apply for assistance, I'm going to be lying to them because it's not rent, because that's what they marked on there. That's what I'm worried about.
Okay. What about the $1,100?
I have that. I don't have to worry about that. I'm
Okay.
worried about the 540. And if I apply for assistance, I'm lying to the state, telling them that it's rent when it's not.
Okay. Are you telling me in some form or another that you're not responsible for the water?
No, I'm not. But what I'm saying is,
It's just the assistance part of it.
yes, I would be lying and saying it's rent and it's not.
And I appreciate your, principle on not wanting to lie. I do. I absolutely do. I've got a lot of people come here that would just soon lie to get out of something than that. So,
Well, I don't want it to come back on me.
yep. No, I appreciate that. And with that, Mr. Haldy, I'm just looking at, looks like I got attached the lease agreement as well. It's got to be somewhere near with the water.
Yeah, it says under it says like the paying rent of $1,100 on the first of the month. That next bullet, it says the transfer of all utilities to.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Transfer all utilities, name of retroactive date.
And they're transferred. They're in my name.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Mr. Haldy, anything else?
I have nothing, Your Honor. We just asked the judgment of possession be entered with a writ to issue after 11/28.
Find that, given the testimony, both sides actually, that there is rent owing of $1,100. They do find that there's a late fee of $25. Water bill that is delinquent $540.56 that was added to the tax lien on in August of this year. The lease agreement itself does show that the tenant is obligated to pay for utilities. That includes that water bill as well. And she, to her credit, she's not disputing that, but the way it's been, which she says has been listed, puts her in a predicament as far as getting assistance. However, it is her obligation to pay the water bill. Therefore, do find that there is an amount owing of a total of $1,830.56. That includes the court costs, which I'm showing is reasonable, $165. It includes the filing fee, process serving fee, and statutory fees. Grant judgment showing that amount owing, allow a writ of eviction. Let's do this. I'm going to give her through the weekend to December 1st, if not paid in full.
That would be on or after December 1st, Your Honor? Or-
Yes. Yep.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome, everybody. Okay. Ms. Nieto, thank you as well. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Okay, bye now. Hunter's Ridge versus Brianna Anderson. Brianna Anderson? Nobody responding. This one I have
I'm
personal.
here.
Oh, there you are.
Can you hear me? I'm here.
Yeah, I can, ma'am. Do you wish
Hello,
to?
Your Honor.
Hi. Did you want to speak with legal services?
No, I don't want to speak with legal services.
Apply for rental assistance?
No, I have not applied for rental assistance. Times have just been hard. I'm a part of the food stamps people, and we got a food stamp cut off. So I just need a little time to pay it. It's not that I don't have the money to pay it. It's just the way that I get paid, unfortunately.
Sure. I guess, Mr. Haldy, let's go through the figures.
Can I have till the 30th? I know it's like 1,200, but can I have
the 30th is a Sunday, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So we could go to the 30th.
Okay. I can have the 1,200. I just probably won't have the court fees, but I can pay that 1,200 on the 30th. I work weekends.
Okay. Why don't we go through the figures, Judge, and then...
Sure. See where we're at. Sure.
All right. Ms. Simpson, the defendant Anderson owes rent in the amount of $1,151. You've incurred costs in the amount of $169 for a total to retain possession of $1,320.
Yes.
And you're seeking a judgment of possession only?
Yes.
Whoa.
My dog.
I was going to say, I'm looking at my two here, and they're both sleeping. So
I've been on here too long.
Normally the writ would issue after November 28th, 2025, but you're willing to extend that to November 30th, 2025?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what was the bottom line, the figure?
Was $1,320.
Yeah, Miss Anderson, anything you want to tell me? Or you sure?
No, just times got hard, and it's a struggle when you have to decide if you're gonna pay rent or feed your kids. So
no, I understand. Is that agreeable though? Is that what?
Yeah, that's agreeable. I can pay on the 30th. Yeah.
Okay, that's what
I'm sorry. I thought it was something else I was waiting on. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, nope. That's good. I just want to make sure everybody's on the same page. Then we'll enter a judgment for $1,320. Allow a writ after November 30th. And we'll send you a copy of the judgment. If you need a copy, ma'am, you can come by and pick it up. I'm signing it right now for you. Okay.
No, I don't need a copy. I just needed a little extra time. But like I said, I am working myself literally in the ground to get this paid.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you so much for working with me. Thank you, Miss Kelly.
You're welcome.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Bye.